It's up to you how you do the face. You can, yeah, I'll just show you how I like to do it. So put the needle in from the wrong side, stick it into one of the holes. I want to stick it right here. Pull it to the end. Oh dear. Pull it to the end. And then just sew in an eye, basically. I don't know how I could really explain that. I like to do quite small eyes. You can do them big, you can do them huge, you can do them tiny. Personalise it, make it cute. Because it's a cute jellyfish. In there, and then go over to the next area. So in the other eye, make sure it's the same size if that's what you want. Whoops. Do that a couple of times. And then do the mouth. I like to do quite big mouths. In, and you want to do back stitch to get the mouth shape. It doesn't have to be happy, it can be a crying one, if that's what you want. Once you've done that, tie it off on the wrong side. You want about 3 knots to make sure it doesn't fall out, even 4 if you want to be extra sure. Ta-da! And then cut it off. To make the flower, chain 5. So you want to start off with that loop here. First chain has to be fairly tight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Insert your hook into the first stitch and do a slip stitch, so just pull that through like that. Chain 4 this time, 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert your hook into that same stitch from earlier and do a slip stitch again. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert your hook into that same hole, which is getting bigger now. It's fairly easy to find. Slip stitch. Now chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert into that hole, slip stitch, and then last petal. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert your hook into that hole, pull it through and slip stitch, and there you have it, 5 petals. Cut off the tail, leave quite a bit of a tail though. To do that, get the longer of the 2 tails, thread it through the needle, position it wherever you like. I'm going to put it on this side here and just sew it in. And then put it onto the wrong side and tie it off. You can also get rid of that other tail by hooking it through with a crochet hook. And then you can tie those together. Yep, those are tied off now. That's quite secure. And also while you're here, you can also tie this other one off, this other tail. Do about 2 or 3 knots. To finish off the jellyfish, you're going to need some wadding, and just place it into the top of the jellyfish, some into the top and some into the bottom. At this point, don't put too much in because it's otherwise going to be quite hard to work with. And right, okay. From the tail of the bottom part of the body, thread it into a needle. And then start sewing the jellyfish together. Just watch this. Sew in. This is quite simple. It doesn't matter how you sew it as long as it's tight and it doesn't come off and it's fairly neat. So be careful that you don't go into the other side. Just pick up some yarn from one side, from the wrong side, and just sew that together. And tie it off. So to get rid of these 2 tails, thread into a needle, and then push it into that hole here and then out the other end, anywhere, doesn't matter where. And then you can just snip off the tail and then push it in. Ta-da! Done!